All right, so we should be live. This Hangout on air is live. It is me, Steven, joined by Essex once again, and welcome back to the CAPMAX TOYCAST. This is episode 13. Let me just... Okay, it is going. Yeah, good. We are live. Joining us tonight in the chat are Lexi and Rogue. Ladies. Everyone is here. I have tweeted out the show. We may also have Eric or Aramis Prime join us again. He's got a graduation. He may be partying, but if he gets back and if he sees our tweet and our super secret TOYCAST link, hopefully he'll be joining us tonight. But if not, that's all well and good. Hopefully we can get him next time. Let me close these thingies down because they're super distracting. And once again, yeah, so many windows. We've been having issues with these live streams, so expect anything to go wrong because it probably will. Anyways, let's TOYCAST. Essex, how's it going tonight?
Oh, it's going well tonight. Had a nice day off.
Day off?
Enjoyed goofing around playing with toys and made delicious pasta for dinner, so we're okay.
Delicious pasta. I had a sub for dinner. I can't complain. And shout out to Rogue. She, as you can see, I'm using a cup and not a container. She hates the containers.
She will be happy.
Yeah. This was a gift. This is my Rainbow Dash mug. I'm pretty sure it was a regift. Yeah, it works. I bought a when I was thrift hunting, I was like, you know what? I need a mug because that mug I've been using has cracks all over it. So I was like looking at mugs, and they have mugs. And then I bought one. It's like, this is a good mug. But then I'm looking at it, and there's this tiny hairline fracture right on the handle. And I'm a bit worried about that because if anything breaks, that's, I mean, it's just a splash and then horrible, delicious coffee all over my toys. Do not want. But yeah, man, it is hot out. Before we started, we were just saying how freaking warm out. If I do this, can you hear that?
Nope.
Excellent. These are my rulers I bought for toy review purposes. And I never took them out of the packages because I kind of like the way this looks. It kind of looks like a big ice cream or something. And those rocket pops, whatever they're called, like the 3 colors.
That or a pack of freezies.
Yeah. So I thought it'd be good for doing reviews. I could just have it there and just like show exactly 3 colors. Looks nice. These are the things you think of when you do video stuff. All right, so TOYCAST, how does this go down? So we do our introductions. We pretty much do those. We'll give everyone a chance to shout out their Twitter handles and Twitch streams and YouTube channels or whatever, and whomever shows up. And then we move on to some pickups, talk a bit about those, and then we go on to the TOYCAST exclusive struggle, where we discuss the trials and tribulations that come with our hobby of toy collecting. And then we'll move on to some news, where we usually just steal news stories, usually based around Transformers on the T-Formers website. And that's the show. So, Essex, you want to tell the folks where they can find you on Twitter?
It's always Twitter. It's at Essex Alpha. It's pretty easy. It's the only place I really hang out. Do have an Instagram and a Tumblr that are pretty much the same thing, but I'm not as active on those as I am on Twitter. Although lately I've been pretty active on Instagram. So yeah, Essex Alpha on Instagram as well. So why not? Very good.
I don't want to Instagram. I'm against it. I'm too old to try new things. You know what bugs me though? Do you have an Android phone as well?
Mm-hmm. No, I've got an iPhone.
Okay, because on Android, for some reason they're like, we love Facebook and Instagram so much. You cannot uninstall it from your phone, and it pisses me off because I'll look at it and I'll find that it has updated those programs without me even telling it to. And I have it set to do no auto updates because I don't want it to use up my data for that. I would uninstall them if I could, but I can't. It's just billionaires jerking each other off. So annoying. Oh, and shout out to IQP Psycho in the chat. I'm gonna look at that name and try to figure out how it's pronounced. It looks like IQ Psycho. Psycho. He says this is his favorite YouTube channel.
Mr. Mixelpidalic?
Yeah, exactly. He claims this is his favorite YouTube channel, and thank you for that. Or she claims. I don't know. And Rogue says thank you for the cup. It's pretty good.
And she also agrees those rulers look like freezies.
Mm-hmm. You can set all updates. Okay, IQ Psycho. Thank you. Underscores. Underscores are good for that. If they do they not, I don't think they let you do spaces. Underscores are good.
Yeah.
Set all updates to happen over Wi-Fi. Yeah, that I did actually. Thank you for that. But I don't know, because if I already had it set to do no auto updates, and it's doing that anyways, I don't know. Maybe it's stealing data. It better not be. I'll tell you what. So I think that about does it. Of course, I am Steven. Everyone, thank you for watching our latest episode, the return of TOYCAST. We haven't done one of these in weeks. Busy
Probably
adult.
close to a month now.
Cripes, yeah. Busy adult
Yeah.
lifestyles. Essex had dogs to watch and legs to fix. And I've just been working the work, and it's getting real hot out, and who has the energy anymore? But we're here, we're now. So let's get rolling on to some pickups. Essex,
Yeah.
tell us about. Oh yeah, and of course Stephen on Twitter at Stephen Eider. That's Stephen with a V EIDHER. Or check me out over on Twitch. I've been streaming some Breath of the Wild. I'm pretty much done everything, so there's not much left to do. But if you want to see me run around and just like slaughter Lionels, hey, come say hi there. That's at CAPMAX_gaming. There's that underscore. I'm telling you, over on Twitch. Okay, pickups. Essex, please start us off.
All right. Well, we'll start with just something simple. Yet another Sharkticon. Woo!
Is that the Japanese one? No.
No. Still, I don't think the Japanese one's out yet.
Okay.
Yeah. No, just grabbed another one. I was at Toys R Us. A good few weeks back. I haven't done a whole lot of pickups here. It's been very sparing. But saw another one on the shelf and went, yeah, you can come on with me.
Is that 3 then? Are you done at 3?
I have 4 now.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Any thoughts of doing a Sea Spray army next?
Oh God, I need that toy so badly.
A bunch of little hovercrafts, wouldn't that be fun? Anything Legends class, honestly. I could see bronze. Done a bunch of little bronze would be fun.
Brawn looks pretty good.
Bunch of wheelies.
Spray.
Yeah, Sea Spray's nice.
Yeah. We need to get repaints of the eject and rewind into eject and rumble into frenzy.
Yeah. I didn't like the Frenzy Rumble, whichever one that came out. I didn't like his paint. It was like red on gold or something.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. Like I've got Rewind. Rewind's okay. He's literally a desk bot here. But like his colors are fun. It's like gray on black. And,
I skipped Rumble, but I'm probably going to try to track him down. He's been sitting up at the base still. He's not going anywhere.
That's where I've seen them too.
Yeah. I'll grab him soon. Let's see. After that, I've got what you got months ago. Grab Broadside.
Ooh.
Broadside.
By the way, I believe the sound effects are gone now to Google, so I don't think we can do those anymore. I don't want to fiddle with it because, as I mentioned, we have had so many issues with these live streams. If I'm not free to touch anything.
Yeah. Now, Broadside is, much like his original counterpart, not an entirely successful toy.
Oh, really?
Well, just
don't you love how awesome his jet, like the thing on his back, is? Like that thing looks so sweet. It's not even transforming. It's like a chunk of jet, right? And then they screw up the jet mode.
Yep.
It's a crime.
Good sculpting in there. The jet mode's a whole lot of just okay. The aircraft carrier mode is pretty decent if you look at it from the top down. If you look at it from the side, it's pretty bad. Bot mode's pretty decent, but a little clustery. Good articulation. Good colors. I like good construction. Love the head sculpt. Head sculpt's ace. The gun's definitely terrible.
You don't like translucent blue?
The translucent blue and the big bucket gun.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's all of them, right?
I know.
Like,
and I really
to present real quick, I mean, there's Megatron's bucket gun. Look at that. Just
quit bragging about Megatron.
had your chance. I had my chance with 6 shot.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, true. But overall,
not much
a good
chance, but
fun little toy. I like him a lot. The only thing with mine is, you know how everyone complains about those little launcher things that are on a hair trigger?
Yeah.
Like the little shoulder things?
Yeah.
Mine stopped working after like 2 tries.
Really? So it's the opposite problem where they won't pop back up.
Exactly. They're never coming back out. I have tried everything short of disassembling them.
Huh.
Which
Does it,
I might
like,
do
can
down
you
the road.
shake it? Do you hear, like, springs that are, like, sprung?
Nope.
Just regular plastic.
Just clicking. Alright, what else? Transformer. Oh, no. Before Transformers wise...
And, of course, for anyone who hasn't seen the show before, most of our talk is Transformers talk, although we do have some other toys.
I've got other toys. I've got a couple other toys this week.
Nice.
My thrifting... Or no, I think I showed this one off. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I showed this one off.
It was a while ago.
Little Bionicle toy. Yeah, I showed off the Bionicle.
Oh, yeah. That is true.
Yeah, I got him.
Something
So
else.
yeah, we'll skip the last Transformer. We'll leave it for last. Something I was super excited to find. We went down to Free Comic Book Day at our local comic book shop. Ours does a big sale when they have Comic Book Day, so there's all kinds of stuff, and I kind of wandered through. There wasn't really anything on sale I wanted. I was grabbing an X-Men blind box. One of the many, the vinyl figures that go for like $10.
The bobblehead ones.
It's like, it's like, it's on $5. I'll grab one.
That's pretty good.
Upstairs because they hold theirs in the basement. Walk upstairs, get to the front counter, sitting on the shelf there. Dark Crystal Mystic.
Yeah.
So I put down the blind box and grabbed him.
Well, wasn't that not the same day that they announced that there would be a new Netflix series on the Dark Crystal?
No, that was just last week, which I lost my friggin' mind.
I bet, right?
And
was that the first one to tell you?
Yeah.
I knew
Oh my God,
Essex
all
needed
my
to
social
know.
media. Yeah,
Everyone?
Yours was the first one I saw,
Nice.
but everything, like I had you mention it, Rogue mentioned it right away.
Yeah.
And my little sister-in-law mentioned it. All like, tag me. Oh God, I cannot wait. I have probably watched that video like 50 times.
I haven't even watched it once yet. I keep forgetting.
Oh no,
I'll watch it.
I'll
watch it.
So excited.
I haven't even watched the Castlevania one yet. Did you see that? I saw it on when you on Twitter when you see the little mini videos. I saw it there. It looked like Aeon Flux style art.
Kind of Aeon Fluxy.
It might not have been, but it was small.
Yeah, it's actually a little bit cleaner. It honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. True. I haven't looked into it at all, but I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it's by the same studio that did Avatar, like Last Airbender.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's sort of like American anime stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
But nice, clean, fluid. Yeah, looks good.
Nice. It seemed very angular though. Kind of almost felt like Vampire Hunter D, if you remember that one.
Oh, I remember Vampire Hunter D. I don't think it's not quite that angular. It's not so sharp on everything.
Or even X. Remember X?
Kind of like the Vampire Hunter D aesthetic, that Aeon Flux aesthetic.
Yeah.
Oh, my little Mystic came with a piece of the crystal.
Very good. Then was that new or used when you bought it?
Brand new in the box.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And I have not seen these on shelves. I've wanted them on shelves. I'll probably get the rest online unless they show up, which I will buy them all.
Yeah, well, I'm sure with the new series coming out, they'll definitely be pushing more merch.
Yeah. Bring on the merch. Dark Crystal merch. Forever.
The dark merch. Merch crystal.
And then the last part of my pickups is Titan's Return Perceptor.
Ooh, I've got one of those. You got further than I did with them. I'm so bad. I opened the
box.
Yep, I opened the top spin though, and I even transformed him.
He's a lot of fun.
He's so cool. What fun!
Perceptor,
we'll get to
another good Titan's Return figure.
Mm-hmm.
Solid articulation, fun little transformations. It's nice to have something that's not just a car or a jet.
Yeah, true that.
Yep.
He seems small though. Is he smaller than the average deluxe? He seems like thin.
He's right on par.
Really?
No, he's actually kind of bulky.
Really? Well, I guess with all the tank crap on his back, right?
Yeah. No, it's even his stance is fairly wide. So.
Really? Okay. Well, that's good.
He's not top spin big, because top
No.
spin's big.
Yeah.
But good solid figure. My only qualm about him is his or his Titan Master fits beautifully into his head socket, but no one else's.
Oh God, it's Scourge all over again.
Yeah, he's great, but in this figure, fantastic. You pop him on any other Titans Return figure, and it's just whoop, goodbye. I tweeted out a couple photos earlier. I was having fun with it, and it was just like balancing and not touching.
Damn. Yeah, that's like the main gimmick, right? You'd think that would be the one that they'd have locked down the most, pun intended.
Yep.
Yeah. Damn. That sucks. Yeah, I'm bummed about the Scourge one because, like, even if Scourge's head on Scourge's body, it just does not stay. It's super loose. There's nothing. It's not grabbing anything. You shake it, the slice bin, pop, off it goes.
Mine are okay. They're not great, but they won't fly off if I like tip them sideways.
Pun intended. Because
if I shook them, I'm sure they go.
Dang. And you mentioned, I guess a month ago, a big garage sale. What did you find anything? There?
Not a thing.
Really?
Not a thing. I remember that thing from my childhood, bringing all kinds of awesome stuff. The only thing I bought personally was a handful of CDs I had as a teenager, which cost me like nothing. They cost me $4. I bought a bunch of food. There was like, your hot dogs and your hamburgers, and kids selling lemonade and stuff everywhere, and kids selling cookies. Cute kids selling cookies. My girlfriend found a computer monitor, and we found a mirror. Rogue in the chat found a crap ton of stuff. She was super lucky. She found all kinds of stuff she wanted.
Nice.
But the only thing I really saw that I had any interest in, there was a couple places that had a couple broken down Transformers, like newer stuff that I already have in much better condition, so it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah.
But there was a couple video game resellers that attend our local flea market that had set up shop.
Yeah.
With ridiculous prices, like
eBay prices.
Above eBay prices, like eBay prices plus shipping. Yeah. I was like, oh look, I would really enjoy to get this copy of what was it? Ninja Turtles 3, The Manhattan Project.
Yeah, that's a good ass game. I've been meaning to play that. I want to stream that game real soon.
Yeah. $60. Just the card.
Yeah, that is a bit much. I think when I bought mine, it was maybe 30. I don't know. It was a while ago. I can't remember.
Yeah. It was, their prices were ridiculous, and there was 3 different sellers set up, and all their prices were ridiculous. So
yeah, it's gross.
Yeah.
They're ruining the hobby. All that means is we'll save more money, but that's not true.
The bubble's gonna burst. It's gonna happen.
It's gross. I want to. Tomorrow is our Vancouver Retro Gaming Expo, and I wanted to go, but I'm not going. I'm kind of broke anyways. But like as I mentioned, I guess a month ago, I knew they were both happening. The toy show and the retro gaming show were happening in the same month, and I kind of made my decision at the toy show when I spent the money I spent. And if anyone out there wants to see what I spent my money on, I would recommend checking the video that'll be up before this one, which is my toy show pickups. I'll be showing a couple of them off here in a moment, but not all of them. Just some highlights, things that are literally just within reach. All right, very good. Anything else you want to mention as far as pickups?
No, hasn't been much else. Not even any new games. I have been kind of getting into the Dark Souls DLC now that I'm all finished up with Breath of the Wild.
Finished with Breath of the Wild? How could you?
Well, never finished, but finished for now. But the DLC for Dark Souls 3 is insanely hard. It's kicking my ass.
It's like the one with the angels that throw arrows at you.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
so much.
That looks pretty annoying. From what I saw on streams and videos, I'm kind of giving up a lot of that stuff as far as videos and streams go.
Yeah, about 2 hours or so. That's about it. Died repeatedly. I'll probably go back to it a bit tomorrow.
Very good. All right. Well, thank you for that. In the chat, IQ Psycho asked us, do you like the movie Transformers or the animated or cartoon series toys better? Any thoughts on that, Essex?
I am less a fan of the movie. There are pretty good movie figures, but for me, they're few and far between. I'm very picky with the aesthetic. I'm pretty picky with transformation. I haven't seen anything out of the new ones, like The Last Night, besides Barricade and that later class Megatron, that hold any kind of interest for me.
Yeah.
But I definitely like my classics. I really enjoyed Prime. Prime was fantastic. I like all the Unicron trilogy stuff really heavily. Less so with Beast Wars in recent years, but it got me back into it, but less so recently. I don't know, I think I'm ready for something new with Transformers. Like, we're getting a lot of old. I'm ready for a little bit new, brand new.
Now, do you mean new characters or?
Yeah.
Well, there's always Thunderhoof.
There's always Thunderhoof.
He's brand new.
I'm enjoying the new characters we get in Robots in Disguise. They're a lot of fun. But it would be kind of fun to see, like, can you imagine a line like Titans Return, but done with brand new characters? Could be a lot of fun.
Well, you know, there's the Beast Wars are coming back. Once they finish, yeah, definitely. Once they're finished with the Power of the Primes, which I'm guessing is just going to be everything left G1 that they had. Any character that they mentioned, or I'm thinking because we have Brawn and then Brawn again, I'm thinking they're going to redo some characters again.
Yeah,
that's my prediction. But yeah, I definitely believe they're going to redo the Beast Wars.
Yeah,
especially considering that they have those new masterpieces that are also Beast Wars, making sure we didn't forget.
Well, I have a feeling that Power of the Primes, we're going to get a bit of Beast Wars influence, especially with Primal winning that vote.
Yeah.
I think we're going to get more than a little bit of influence from it. So we'll probably see a couple Beast Wars characters in there. And there's definitely figures I want to see again. Like, I would love to see another Tarantulas.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking Transmetal Tarantulas.
Yep.
Which I almost have complete now. He's so close to being complete. He's missing two of his little spider legs. So close.
I would kill for another take on Beast Wars Inferno.
Yep, I got one of those right here.
The Ant. Yep.
We're going to be showing that in a moment.
Megatron. Beast Wars Megatron deserves another toy. That character is the best Megatron.
Yes. Those like, I guess Series 1 Beast Wars, like those were big toys. Like they were respectable in size. Like they got smaller. Not counting Optimal Optimus, of course, but like some of those original dudes were pretty impressive in size. I saw Scorponok at the toy show. He wanted a whole lot for that. I'm like, no.
That toy goes for a lot of money.
Yeah, apparently.
I got really lucky a couple of years back. My sister found one for me at Value Village, almost complete, for like $5.
Yeah, great. So that's I'm way okay. I'm much preferring a thrift, but even if it's missing an arm or something, which will be seen real soon.
But I think that's why I'm not too thrilled with the Masterpiece ones yet, because I've always been a Decepticon guy and I'm a Predacon guy. So they start doing those Predacon Masterpieces, I'm in. But Cheetah and Primal, Primal more, I'd go for Primal, but Cheetah just doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, Cheetah.
Yeah.
He's like Bumblebee or Hotshot or any of them. They're kind of like the little brothers pick, you know what I mean? Like Optimus is like, I'm the cool big brother, and then there's like the little brother's kind of annoying. He tries real hard to impress everybody. You know, he's still just a punk bitch. Poor Cheeto. Remember in Beast Machines, he was even more getting on Optimus's case. I've actually been rewatching Beast Wars because I ordered it in on Amazon just recently, and it's fun because they weren't soldiers, right? They were just like they're kind of like babysitters because they've got the ship full of the proto forms, And I don't know what they were even doing and what kind of scientific mission they'd be on where they'd have a bunch of like unborn Transformers in the cargo bay. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wonder if maybe they just boldly go where no bot has gone before, and then they just drop off pods and like, now you're a pretender, and then they make contact. I don't know. Who can say?
No, I think it was a transport mission of some kind they got blasted in the middle of, mostly because they knew the load, or the Predacons knew what they were carrying.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Just sing at the intro.
The show still holds up.
It's awesome. I rewatched all of Beast Machines, and it's not bad necessarily, but it's just like they had balls of steel back then to do that for a whole show where it's just like them running away from drones the whole time. Anyways,
on every individual like kind of episode does some like cringy things, but the overarching story of Beast Machines is a masterpiece.
Yeah, it's very adult, and I think that's maybe detriment at the time. Because people look back and they just think weird, lanky toys, and I know because I picked up a couple of weird toys. I picked up Supreme Cheetor. I got him for $10. He's not in any way complete, but they always make fun of Dawn from Radio Free Cybertron, the podcast they do, and they always bring up Supreme Cheetor for some reason. I don't even remember if I've ever heard the origin of that story, but I was like, oh my god, I gotta find this toy, and it is pretty awful. Yeah, it's not bad in Cheetah mode though. In Cheetah mode, it looks pretty legit, all things considered. I mean, it's a lanky Cheetah bot, but it's fine. Just never, ever transform it, and you'll be okay. All right, very good.
A lot of the big toys in that line sucked.
Yeah. Oh well. For the question, I'd say most people probably dislike the movie bots, but like as I said, there are definitely some good designs within the movie line. You just gotta be willing to look, and we'll get into it in the struggle. But I can see why people hate the movie bots at this point. But yeah, Beast Wars was my original Transformers series for the most part, even though I did have some G1 bots before that. So yeah, I like that. And yeah, I mean, like for the question, movie bots versus all the others, like I'm pretty sure all the others will win every time. But you know, whatever works. As long as people are having fun with their action figures or their movies, that's all that matters. And we got that movie coming out. It's less than a month away, I believe.
I know. It's going to be fun.
Great stuff. Alrighty. And okay, chat looks good, which means it's my turn for pickups. Woo!
Do it.
All right, so in the last episode, and once again, because I'm speaking, there's a good chance everything will crash all at once. So everything looks okay now. But if it crashes, just stay tuned. I might open up another live stream. We'll keep it rolling one way or the other.
Just have faith. Go for it.
Mm-hmm. All right, first of all, here's a Black Lion from the Voltron line. I did open him.
Nice.
You know, he's opened. Obviously, I'm keeping this one, and I'm sure I'm keeping all three because it's probably way too late to return them. Availability on these things is still pretty spotty around here, so it kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Because I can't make the complete Voltron yet. I had the option to because I did see the leg lions at one point, but I was just... I'm still not even sure. Like, I've opened it, and I'm still not sure if I want to keep it. I might even try and resell it. I figured if I put all three up on a used Victoria ad for $100 or something, who knows? Maybe someone will buy them. Someone who has the exact same problem, but in reverse, where they just need these three, but they bought the other two. I don't know. He's fine. It's cool. Okay, so in the last episode, I was talking about Nerf guns because for whatever reason, hey, Nerf might be fun to collect. And I had a big sniper Nerf gun, and I actually did return that. It was new. It was like $60 to $80 or something like that. That's a lot of money. And as it turns out, people are giving away Nerf guns to thrift stores all the time. And I've been finding a bunch. So I thought it'd be fun. Essex, you're never looking. Why aren't you ever looking? Look at this.
Fiddling around with Perceptor.
I can see you fiddling. So I'm just going to show off some of my more interesting Nerf gun designs that I've found. Sticker price there is $8 for this thing.
Not bad.
By the way, look at this cheesy, typical Hasbro bullshit. On this side, you know, there's graphics, there's assorted like colors, like green, gray, whatnot. But over on this side, the side that doesn't show in the packaging, it's all. Isn't that?
Oh, it's all flat.
Isn't that greasy? Can't believe they did that. See here, it's like a bunch of crazy details, and then ugh.
You would think they would just build the details in.
So basically, all Nerf guns is just like a pump thing, like a cat chunk, and that's the whole design. This one is obviously meant to emulate something you'd put together in like a zombie apocalypse, which is why it's got this crazy blade on the front. Otherwise, it's just like you can see the 4 on each side. It shoots the traditional darts.
Oh, okay, there they are. Yep.
But this thing, you do this. Let me just get a good angle here. Nope, this side. It's like a little chainsaw. Now, as you can see the graphics here, like the chain would go all the way around, but only this part spins. And that's just a soft.
Something spins.
Yeah, but it's cute. Because it was used, the little pulled chain there is a bit over pulled. But I mean, it still works. It's fine. It's cool. $8.
Oh, yeah.
Fun thing. I'll just zip through a few more of them. These I see a lot, just little handheld ones. They go, man. You just boop. Poof. And these things will easily shoot across your apartment. And these are always like $1 or $2. This one, literally $2 right there. Here's one that you can still get in stores. This is from their Doomlands line. Kind of has like a Borderlands, like desert, Mad Max kind of like sawed-off shotgun look. And this is just like one of these. That was a loud one.
Like
that one's got
some line that looks like that Borderlands, Mad Max. Aesthetic. It's kind of cool.
So I've got a ton of these things. I've got some mega ones where they shoot the bigger darts, and I've only brought a few of them just because I don't want to take all night with these things. But look at this thing. This one I just got recently. That's a full-on sniper rifle. And look at this. Look, you see this part here? Pull this back.
Nice.
God damn. Then you can take this part off, and then you got like, well, it still works like this. I was watching. There's this. Yeah, kind of. There's this kid called Coop. He's a YouTuber, and he's got almost like 700,000 subscribers, and he's like the channel to watch if you're into like Nerf stuff. So it's fun to watch those when I find one of these and just get an idea of what they can do. But yeah, like remember, like I said, this thing was $80 or whatever it was new. Like sticker price on this $6. I mean, come on.
Nice.
Who are you trying to kid Toys R Us? I can just imagine parents like, oh, this will be fun. A grandparent gives their kid a Nerf gun, and then they just shoot all the darts, and they're gone. And the parents have to keep buying darts, and then they must get so sick of those guns. And I mean, like, I've got a shotgun. I've got like a RoboCop size heavy Magnum thing. Like, they don't feel like they should be kids' toys. You know what I mean? It's like this. I don't know if we want our kids like playing with guns. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't. We played with guns. Guns are what kids play with.
Yeah, I guess. It's creepy though. It's just gateway drug to Call of Duty games. Okay, next up, I have them right here. This is something I just found. Look at that. I wasn't gonna buy it, but then I was just like, whatever, impulse purchase. Only $2. It is a Mighty Max type playset, but obviously designed around Ninja Turtles. So you just pull the nose up, open it up, and you can see there, like a little, like Egyptian tomb, Indiana Jones kind of setup.
Oh, nice.
It's pretty cute. This part moves down. It's like the top floor is a little throne room. There's a little shredder statue at the very top. You know, it's cute. Obviously, it's missing all the crap in it, but yeah, just a fun little bit of nonsense to roll around for $2. Sure.
Yeah, why not?
This was pretty neat, and I think it's probably worth more than what I paid for it. It is a Polystil Polytoys M. Now, this is the case for it. So what this is just a really bitchin' like die-cast toy. Rubber tires. It does have a bit of suspension. All the parts open up. It's got the rear engine there. You can pop that open. You can pop this front hood open. There's a little boot or a tire or whatever in there. Doors open. All the bells and whistles. That was $4. Pretty sweet. It's even got a little garage case there. Number 595, the Metra Sport. Very neat. I think this came out in the 70s. And just for scale here, here's like a more traditional Matchbox size.
Oh, okay.
So
it's
it's
about
definitely
double
bigger.
the size.
Mm-hmm. Rubber tires. It's just the way I like them. Once again, impulse purchase, but glad to have picked that up. Real quick, we'll just sit through whatever I have on hand. You saw this in a tweet, but I haven't had a chance to show this off yet.
Oh,
yeah, it's
so cool.
Super cool. This is Tandy's Galactic Man, aka Astro Magnum. Is that accurate? From it's basically Transformers G1 Shockwave, missing an arm, mind you. So he's got the bit of a penis thing going on there. That's fine. Lots of metal, like this. The legs are all die cast. There's springs in there, metal springs. Very cool toy. And I bought a battery. It's not in there now, but it still works. And it makes loud ray gun noise, like blah, 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 blah. And the lights on his little laser hand goes off. That's pretty neat.
That is fantastic. I'm so jealous of that. As we'll get into news, Shockwave is one of those classic Transformer toy designs.
I love me some Shockwave.
It's almost perfect. Like, it's just great design. Wonderful design.
And for the record, he'll turn into a ray gun. Like, this hand becomes like the part that the ray gun shoots out of, and his legs are the grip you hold on to. Very, very Megatron-y. And he's even got the hose still, which is impressive because that is just a rubber. It's obviously not in flawless condition with the chipping there. And the sound effects, there's two of them. You can flip it left or right. Sound A or sound B. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Speeding along here, just show off some quick, some of my favorites from the toy show. This is, you'll recognize that.
Yep.
What is that? Energon? Was that
Energon?
Yeah, Energon Shock Blast. So once again, this guy is that guy that we just saw, but slightly different take on him. Much bigger gun arm, ridiculously big.
Yep.
And his other arm's like this weird claw now, but same design. Cool one-eyed Cyclops, little antennae. Badass scientist evil dude.
Really fun figure, and one I want the repaint of eventually.
The orangey six shot?
Yellow and purple and brown called 6-shot for some reason. Yeah, want that figure.
Did I show this one off last time? I don't remember. Maybe I did.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. But once again, it's just
Megatron.
From the Beast Wars, who has probably mentioned, but he's... Pardon?
Did you find any parts of the toy show?
Bits and pieces. I actually found some Optimal Optimus parts.
Okay.
But nothing for this guy. But easy. Do you remember I was talking about RID Galvatron, this guy that has 6 forms? I actually got a part spot for him. He's missing tons, but it's just fun to still have. Like, obviously, he's nowhere near complete, missing feet and some of his wing and whatever attaches to his back and all that stuff. But that was like $1.
Nice.
Super.
I got mine from the same toy show from a seller I had given him a deal a couple of years back. And I got mine still in the box for $20.
Very good.
Yeah.
Anything else? More recently, I just found a second Thunderhoof, who is almost complete, but I just noticed he's missing one of his wheels.
Oh, yep, and his gun.
Yeah, no, the gun is almost a given, but so I've got 2. What I can do is I can always have one in one mode and one in the other mode, and then it's like I don't need to transform because I have one of each form. Yeah. And these guys, this is just a day or 2 ago. Tiny Beast Hunters. Cyberverse. Nice. They're cute. There was like $5 for both of them. It's neat. They're small.
Not bad.
They're small. And anything else? Not really. We can sort of segue into the struggle at this point, but I've got pretty much all of this wave of deluxes now, which is amazing. So that is our segue.
You have the whole wave of deluxes. You have the whole wave.
Yeah, that one, yeah. Which is a shock because, we were officially now into the struggle segment, but it's been a heck of a time. Yeah. It'd be like a the struggle. That part of the show when we discuss just the hunt And where the hell is all the stock? There's never anything in stock. It's depressing. But hopefully there'll be some entertainment to be had as well. Anything you've been on the hunt for lately as far as any of this stuff?
Well, I haven't been on the hunt too much lately. My funds are a little bit more limited right now. But I have been looking just to look. You know, you still go hunting, even though you're not buying, you're still hunting.
Yeah.
So there's really nothing new. It's been nice to see Wave 4 in no short supply in our area. So any collectors that want them still, or any kids, can still get them. They're not going anywhere.
Yeah, like
I've seen them sold out. I've seen them sold out a couple times and come right back in stock. So it's nice.
Nice.
We're still getting pretty heavy Wave 3 Legends. I've not seen any Wave 4 yet. I saw, of course, you got your Brawn. Eric got his Brawn, but I haven't seen the Brawn at all.
He's super cool too. You don't need me to tell you that.
Yep.
He's one of the most transformers I've had in the line.
Nice.
It's just like you don't need instructions. It's just you feel it. You understand the transformation. On that note, actually, for whatever reason, I dug up my Laser Prime.
Nice.
Exact same thing. It's just like you know, as soon as you get him in your hands, you're just feeling around him. That's what I really like, is the natural transformation, where you don't need to watch like a half-hour YouTube video to figure out the transformation, where it's just boom, you're done. It's so nice.
It's one of the things I really, really enjoy about Titan's Return is the transformations are sometimes clever and sometimes a little bit more complex, but nothing's rocket science. You don't get a lot of like lining up exact panels. Everything just kind of flows nicely together.
Sorry, I'm just reading the chat there. IQ Psycho's asked when we usually do the TOYCAST, and Rogue did reply with accurates that we generally do these around 7 p.m. West Coast time on a Friday, but it all depends on what our availability is like. And he says it started at 11 p.m. his time, but he's on the other coast.
That'll do it.
So there you go. Yeah, all time zones are always an issue for these things.
Yep. We're West Coast boys. It takes us a while.
Definitely. Wait a minute. We got something in the secret Twitter conversation. Oh, he says he got sick. He ate bad pizza. There will be no.
Poor Eric.
Well, now we know. That's fine. I'm glad we waited an hour anyways, because I took a shower and it was a good shower. Friday shower. One more thing, actually, before we just go into more struggle talk, is there's one more thing. The thing I was most looking forward to.
Oh, there you go.
This is Fans Hobbies Megatooth. I've been meaning to do a video for him, but I just haven't. Busy dude and all, but he is spiky. Look at these spiked monster bot feet. I'm stabbing myself on those. So much pointy die cast. Oh yeah.
Holy heck.
Once again, not bragging, but here is here is Voyager.
Jesus.
And he's poking me. He's scraping me. That's one thing about these third-party guys. They've got lots of pointy bits. See back here, this is super pointy. Edges. So many. This is not for kids, man. This is full on. But yeah, this is a bulky dude right here. I'm definitely hoping to get all three of them.
Nice.
Because this is what third party needs to be all about. Not 10 different springers, but like characters that we won't see all that often. Although Hasbro did acknowledge him with the Titan Master that I have yet to find in stores. I mean, this. Oh, that's a lot of toy right there. Actually, I'm gonna leave him here. Always looking.
Nice.
There you go. Okay. This is actually one reason why I'm not going to the Retro Gaming Expo tour. I think this is like 130 or something.
It's really not bad considering what you would have paid for it with American prices and shipping on any of the websites.
This is actually from Ages 3 and Up's booth. Those ratchets, though. Click. I'm not overly keen on how they made his pincers just clear die cast like this, like not painted. It's kind of weird, but you know, it's cool.
Wasn't the original that way though?
The original is like a brownish, grayish kind of color.
Oh, I thought it was all chrome.
Nope, definitely not like this. Even his little little hand pincers here are very sharp. It's so sharp. Don't touch them. They're dangerous. But yeah.
The third one out of that line, like they're doing.
Yeah, the Gargoyle guy.
Yeah, he looks super cool.
I don't even know. Like, well, the only one I ever really knew was Repugnance. I never really knew about Double Cross. They were the third guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like these are definitely neat to buy. It's going to be costly. Although, as we'll have to do in the struggles, we complain about a lack of stock locally. So every time there's nothing available in Toys R Us or Walmart, there's more money we can put towards these sort of things. Look, one problem with the toy show tomorrow is that I was thinking if I did go, I'd still want to just go to ages 3 and up anyways, which for anyone who has no idea what that is a store that sells just like these guys, like the third party, not Hasbro, but obviously Transformers themed robot transforming toys. Because really anyone can make a transforming toy, and plenty of companies do.
They also deal with a lot of the Takara stuff as well.
Yeah, import stuff. Super cool store. I haven't been to their new location yet, but all in due time. When I have more money, I spend most of my money toy show and other things. Too many thrifting days. It adds up. There goes that Japan money I was trying to put together. Oh well.
Your impulse control.
Yeah, or lack thereof. But yeah, so you more or less found everything you were looking for, at least that you had the funds for?
Yeah. So, I haven't been searching a whole lot, but there's not a lot new. It's pretty much everything there has been for the last month is still around. Broadside was the only thing that really showed up new for the Voyager class. My Toys R Us still has crap tons of Alpha Trions and
oh god, so many
Astro Trains left.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't seen anything Wave 4 for the Titan Masters, so no Repugnus, nor the elephant who I cannot remember. Shuffler. There we go.
Yeah. That's like a good one.
Shuffler.
I saw a guy who army built has some shufflers. He had like 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah.
Looked like a herd. That's pretty legit.
But yeah, nothing new. No new leaders forever too. So no Sky Shadows yet.
No, not like those bastards in Ontario. All those Sky Shadows, they don't know what to do with. So upset.
We'll see them eventually.
I hope so. I'm still waiting on a 6-shot to be somewhere that isn't Walmart, like Toys R Us. But yeah, I mean, it's such a stupid thing to complain about. I know, but I mean, at the same time, you go to a retail store and you want to see things on the shelf. It's not.
Well, exactly.
It's not too unreasonable, I think. Yeah, very good. Otherwise, you're content for the most part?
Yeah, content. There's, like I said, it'd be nice to see a couple of those Titan Master figures. And I still want the Megatron from Wave 3. I don't think he'll pop up anytime soon.
Yeah, hopefully the same truck that brings my 6 shots will bring your Megatrons.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
But I really want to see Wave 5 stuff is what I'm really, really starting to get excited about because I've seen many pictures of Octane and Blitzwing and I need them. I don't want them. I need them.
He needs them.
I need that Blitzwing. That Blitzwing looks perfect.
Yeah, it is. It's obviously the Megatron mold, but as we've all said in the past, it is basically what the mold was designed for.
Yep.
Cool mold, though. I haven't even transformed this one. It's like what I was just saying a moment ago. It's kind of nerve-wracking trying to sort these guys out. Like I don't know what's going on with those arms. It's just like, oh, bits and pieces all over the place. And I just like it as is. All in due time. Sort it out.
Exactly.
Watch that. I do want to watch a video for. It's daunting. Okay, very good. That is what is good though. If you are in a state of contentment, but not me though, because I'm crazy. I'm always wandering around retail every single day, basically. And every time I don't see something, it grinds my gears. I'll tell you what. Recently, though, our Toys R Us did actually finally get Wave 2 of the Combiner Force guys. So here's once again unopened, but Soundwave, who has, I believe, the old head. Like it's the one where it's all just it's all the What is that? Light piping? Light
All
piping
light
face?
piping. More
But you can
based
see.
on his prime face design.
Yeah. You can see on the box here, like, that is not the same face. That one has a face mask on. So once again, the box art does not match the toy. But I know there's that running change where there's a different head sculpt, so maybe it looks more like that as opposed to this, where the whole face is just red. But I like the red face, so it looks very cool in the light. You get that light, old school light piping. And I got the blur, which is great because that's another one I wanted. I've never liked blur before, but I really like that new design.
Nice.
And here's a fun story. You'll appreciate this. As you saw recently on Twitter, I found Croc, which was the last piece I needed for this wave of deluxes. And I know I said in the previous episode that I didn't want a lot of these. Hasbro, you tricked me good. They made me buy all the things just because I couldn't find them anywhere else. You know where I found this, right?
I do.
Frickin' London Drugs. That is a store we have here locally. Not one I usually go to for Transformers stuff, especially Titans Return. I'd never seen anything Titans Return there ever, but I just went there on a whim. I was just downtown, like, yeah, whatever. I'll wander through there. Maybe they still have Starscream from Combiner Wars because I kind of want that now for some reason. But they didn't have that, but they actually had this wave, and they had this. They had Perceptor and Quake, and I was like, oh my god, it's Croc. It's a thing I don't have, and I even bought it full price. That's so unlike me. Normally I do the rain checks. They wouldn't price match because Toys R Us Fire wasn't specific enough. It says all Transformers 25% off. Like, no, we can't. We can't understand that. It needs to be the specific thing. Oh, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Honestly, it has not been open, but it's cool. Fun colors. That head is out of control. It is a fat head.
Is great. Just great.
It is crazy. And on the back here it shows Sky Shadow and Repugnance, and I feel sadness because I do not have those yet. It's such a good toy line. And it's like they have our money. Like it's like boom, it's there once you're ready to take it from me by providing us with stock. This I kind of bought out of boredom and desperation. We talked about him before, said I wasn't going to buy him. But I did anyways. This is not Chrome Dome. It is the other guy whose name is really
Breakaway, Breakout.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's fine.
Yeah.
He's kind of lacking design, paints, and all that. But I mean, we're used to that by now. But it is a good mold. Cool car mold. And actually I got a price match when I got this at a Walmart, but I think they did the wrong price, and I think they charged me just $5 for it. So that's pretty sweet.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Nice.
Don't expect that to happen often, but I think because I told the guy it would be $5 off, and I think he typed in just $5 for the price instead of the discount. So admittedly, I didn't bring it up, and I bought something else anyways. I bought a little Battler Extreme for the 3DS. It's like a robot battling game. It's like custom Robo, kind of. Haven't started it. It's in the 3DS, though, so I'm getting close. And there's that 6-shot again. Once again, I'm just waiting for those leader classes to get back in stock. But yeah. Otherwise, all things considered, I'm pretty content as well. Which is good. Because that means we can move on to some news. Any other thoughts we have?
No, struggle. I'm pretty good. Pretty happy.
Yeah, I mentioned Voltron earlier. Those legendary size ones, arguably the best size. Like the Walmart just doesn't have them in stock. The other Walmart next town over has always lots of great stock. But ours, the superstore, never seems to have much of anything. Unfortunate. And yeah, okay. I think we're ready to move on. Which means we might attempt some screen sharing, which means brace for impact, people. Brace for impact. Everything's still rolling. I think we're still rolling. Looks good.
We're still good.
Okay. So I'll just name some stuff up, but was there anything you wanted to bring up specifically that we didn't mention?
I got a couple here. I got a couple good ones.
Okay. And once again, I've got the tformers.com site open. because they're a great place to go if you want to look up random Transformers news or other toy stuff. But I mean, there's nothing else we really talk about to this extent.
No.
I would mention actually that there's some Pirates of the Caribbean toys at Toys R Us. Not a lot at all. I think there's like a pirate ship and a sword. So
Okay.
2 things out of many more. So I guess that's kind of merch.
Well,
I don't know.
Not a bad thing.
Also, something I've been curious about. Have you seen any merch at all for Aliens Covenant?
No, I haven't seen nothing.
It's like that movie's already come and gone, I feel like, because I don't see much of anything as far as commercials or people talking about it on social media or anything. It's just whoop, come and gone.
I've seen a good amount of chatter on YouTube. There's lots and lots of talk about the ending. That's all I've seen now.
Oh, ending. Huh. Nope, nothing I've heard of, though. So that's kind of a bummer, because I was thinking, like, even Alien Resurrection had a toy line. That wasn't bad. I'll see those toys sometimes at the toy show. Well, no one buys them, so they're back every time. Oh, well, it's too bad. You'd think there'd be NECA crap and Funko crap, but I don't see any of that anywhere. It's just weird. You'd think Fox, right? They'd be all over that merch, but I don't know where any of it is. Is this? I don't think I'm on page 1 of this site. Well, yeah, okay. I'm going back a page. More movie talk. Struggle. I'll tell you what isn't much of a struggle. Finding movie bots. They're everywhere because no one wants them. Because of the stupid price hike, and they're kind of boring. And just, yeah, I would buy the cop guy. I'd buy Barricade if it were cheaper. Much cheaper.
Yep.
I bought... yeah. That'd be nice. I bought Berserker just because new toy hype, new line. I wanted to get one thing, and I got him on sale. Yeah, he's fine. Not much color. I'll never transform him because I don't care about the boring. It was like a GMC SUV, Chevrolet SUV.
Yeah.
Who cares? Boring. He'll never be transformed. But just as like a weird dreadlock, angry Decepticon with like beat sticks. It's kind of fun.
There you go.
Kind of fun. All right, let's start off with some God Bomber talk.
Hey, we can do that.
So, share with us some thoughts as I dig up some pictures I can...
Well, let's see. Tons of pictures all over social media today. I guess today was his actual release. Today or yesterday. So I've seen him everywhere. Just because I follow a lot of Japanese toy or like Transformer fans as well as some of the designers, so I've seen it all over the place. Some things that are kind of cool about him. One, how his legs attach are actually with Combiner War ports. So on the actual God Bomber toy, you can switch out his lower legs and attach any Combiner War limbs as legs.
Okay.
So that's kind of fun.
Is that showing up? Can you see the screen share?
Yep, I can see her.
All right, perfect. I always want to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's like the same bits that came with the Combiner Wars toys?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
So that's kind of cool. They even acknowledge it in the comic. Like the Japanese comics are lots and lots of fun. So in that they have Nightbeat take over God Bomber's head as like a mercenary. And then 2 of the like exclusive Japanese figures, one of the parts of Mega Empress, one of the race cars, and then the Thrust from the Galvatronus set are acting as his legs as they fight.
That's awesome.
Jinrai.
I'm always kind of depressed when I see people having much more imagination with their toys than I do. It's like, that's so cool. Why didn't I think of that? I'll tell you one thing. It's because I don't have a lot of space. If I had more space, I definitely have more displays and be available for that kind of stuff. Oh, well.
Need an office.
Yeah. Need my own house with a cooler temperature outside. It's too hot.
There you go.
The older I get, the hotter I'm getting. Hello, ladies. Not that kind of hot.
But no, God Bomber looks like a lot of fun. I think I like him more as an individual figure than as a suit of armor for Jinrai.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yep.
He's pretty fun.
So, but yeah, lots of fun. Lots of play options. It's half the reason I like this line so much. It's just a lot of fun to play with.
He's got like what 3 seats for the Titan Masters in his chest. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
It's almost Megazord-ish in a way.
Yep.
The Power Rangers in his chest and all that. He looks like a garbage truck when he's in rope or vehicle mode. I'm still not quite sure exactly what sort of vehicle he's supposed to be.
Well, the vehicle he's supposed to be is just an extra part of a trailer for the Power Master Optimus.
Yeah.
So he's never designed to be anything by himself. He's a suit of armor that kind of looks like a trailer.
Yeah, he's like an RV hitch.
Yeah.
That's fun. I was actually watching the Master Force show. We're getting pretty close to his appearance. Nice. Overlord just showed up and kicked some ass. That was pretty cool.
I want that Overlord toy eventually.
Yeah.
2 Overlord toys on the agenda.
That'll be a good one if it ever shows up. Alrighty. Boop. Yeah, he's cool. I mean, I'd buy it.
Yep.
So what can you say? I don't know. Yeah. I still think he's a garbage truck when he's in vehicle mode. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Those are sturdy vehicles. They have to be, right?
Yep.
And yeah, it's fun. It's like it's kind of kind of brings to mind the Unicron trilogy. Some of their combining things, like Armada Optimus and the tower he becomes,
and then the Jetfire attachments.
Yeah. They had a lot of power in that series. Those series.
Oh yeah.
Like everyone becoming huge and like Unicron energy sucking in all this madness. Man. What an overwhelming series. Yeah, true that. Alrighty. Iron Factor recently showed off Bridge Watcher, aka not Shockwave. That's a Legends class.
Oh,
tiny, but still. What? Who? What?
You disappeared for a second.
Oh no!
I know.
How far did I get?
You get. You were just talking about Shockwave.
Okay, I was gone just for a second.
Yep, just for a second.
Frick. Well, I'm back for now. How's this? How's the? Oh, okay. Everything looks still good. Aussie's here in the chat, and yes, you are late, but that's okay. Welcome aboard, Aussie.
We're good. Rolling.
Yep. Do I need to even screen share Bridge Watcher? It's just Legends Shockwave, but with cool colors.
Yeah.
And more articulation.
Very G1 inspired. I love the aesthetic of Iron Factory's Decepticons. They're so blocky and angular and awesome. Yeah.
I might as well screen share it. I'll just stay on the page. Because why not? This show ain't that pretty. There he is. You seen him?
Yep. He looks great.
That's cool. I like that he still becomes the gun and all that. It's cute. He's got his little sprue kit of extra bits there.
It's all extra hands.
Nice. Oh, so they don't articulate? I was wondering about that.
Not at that size, no.
Yeah.
With 6 extra hands, though, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's a fine alternative. It's better than just the one option that you would normally get. You know,
exactly.
I have to change my seeing razor. I need a new couch. Need a new everything. My rump. Yep, but yeah, it's cool. But there's not much to say. Iron Factory is neat, but it's like $50 for a tiny little toy. So if you got money and space for nothing except a tiny robot, there you go.
I will have almost the entire line of those Decepticons one day. I want those Decepticons.
That'd be nice. Hey, just on a side note, what do you think is the best third-party jazz so far? At least from what you've seen.
Make Toys.
Downbeat?
Yep.
Is that the one that's kind of like translucent pearlescent? Or is he?
I'm not sure.
Or maybe that's J4ZZ.
Oh, I think that might be the J4ZZ.
Yeah.
The one that looks kind of like opal, or
yeah, like it's not basic white. It's like a pearl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the. I'm pretty sure the JA or J4ZZ. Yeah, no, Make Toys is my favorite one for sure.
Nice. I kind of want one for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not even that much of a jazz fan. It is a pretty legit looking car, though. All right, so I just clicked on a link here for Archfire. I really like this. This is my favorite version of this mold.
Yeah.
What's the Masterpiece Inferno originally? Fire truck.
Yep.
But now he's like a very Japanese. Kind of looks like a neighborhood, like like a volunteer neighborhood vehicle that's been tricked out a bit. You know, it's very down to earth. I kind of dig it. Like I'm not huge on Masterpiece molds and all that, but yeah, this one's pretty legit.
I am very select with my Masterpiece stuff. I only have about 6 or so.
Mm-hmm.
But when I do get excited about a Masterpiece, I am very excited.
Mm-hmm. This is the one that does really neat transformation with the stuff going into his back and all that, as I recall.
Okay, I've actually never looked at a video for any of the Inferno molds or grapple or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, people have been loving his transformation now. It all hides away so nicely into his back.
Nice.
Kind of reminds me of, I think it was Twin Twist here, or Top Spin rather. I was saying it was a really neat transformation. Pretty understandable, and I liked how some parts just kind of disappear, like when parts go into other parts. Very fun. I love when a good transformation comes together. Before I find it, do you have any thoughts on the recently announced Sun Surge or
Sun Streaker?
Okay.
So that's kind of a good segue into my, like, when I get excited about a Masterpiece toy, I really get excited.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Sun Streaker looks so good. There's been, I think, 2 or 3 different Masterpiece Sun Streakers that have been released by third parties.
Yeah.
And well, some of them look fairly decent. None of them quite looked right to me.
Okay.
And then we get the official, and he's almost perfect. I kind of wish his face sculpt was a little bit more toy mixed with the cartoon instead of so very cartoon dedicated. Like, it's very soft and round, kind of got the little fins. But man, the robot, like the actual robot mode, is just phenomenal looking.
I don't like his head. I don't like the weird little flaps. Personal preference, obviously, but I remember I didn't. I kind of
wish they had gone a little bit more like halfway between the toy, halfway between the cartoon, instead of like almost all cartoon.
Yeah, well, haven't all masterpieces lately been based around the cartoon designs instead of the toys?
Yeah, they've been much heavier cartoon influenced than the previous designers.
But yeah, I mean, it looks cool if you like the old Lamborghini style, and I don't know about that yellow though. It's kind of hurts my eyes.
Oh, it's perfect in every way.
I guess maybe that's on par for the Corsa if he's named Sun Streaker.
Yeah,
blinding like the sun.
Nope, I'll be getting him for sure.
Really? Isn't he like $120 American?
Depending on what site you go. I usually go to a few Japanese sites where I can usually get them a little bit more inexpensively. So
yeah, fair enough. I was looking at the Japanese Combiner Wars Jetfire. Was that a good mold? The same one as the Starscream? But the one before that?
Oh, yeah, no, super great toy. Wow, yeah, fantastic toy.
Okay, because I was on a random eBay site and they were selling the Takara version. And that's the one that doesn't have the chrome on it, so supposedly that makes it better.
No chrome, extra paint, cleaner plastics. I had both. The Japanese is far superior.
Nice.
It's not, even if you have them like side to side, like the differences aren't huge, but the little differences there are make it just such a more complete.
Yeah, because I remember I skipped Starscream just because he looks so bland, so lacking in paints and all that, and I kind of want just something. It's actually Aussie in the chat there, and it's kind of his fault because he keeps bugging me to have a Starscream. I'm like, you know what? I don't have a Starscream. I've got over here. I've got Thundercracker from Universe or something. Yeah, this guy. That's kind of.
Oh, yep.
Kind of along the lines, but it's not the same. Would be nice to have a G1 Starscream colored Seeker in the collection somewhere. I've got the big like Cybertron one, and I've got the small Energon one, and I like all of those. But still,
Yeah.
I do understand the desire for the G1 aesthetic. And I was looking at Kubian Bao's replica of the Masterpiece one. That looks pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a matter of wanting to spend more money. It's far
The
too easy to
next
spend
I
money.
want is the Iron Factory one.
Yeah, that's a good one too. He's
It
small,
looks really good.
but yeah, it's good. Actually, speaking of thrift spots, I found the tiny Thundercracker.
Oh,
He's so
there you
small.
go.
That's cute. That's a fun little design though. I didn't want him when he was new in stores, but just as a $1 or $2 thing from a thrift store, it's not bad.
Why
It's
not?
cool. Missing his little guns, but that's fine. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So I find a lot of the time that I like them more without guns. Like the once again bringing back Topspin as an example, like when he's in vehicle mode, I have no need for the guns at all. They look bad on the tiny wings, look bad on the side of his thrusters. It's just like, no, you're better off without the guns.
Oh, you can put him under his wings.
Yeah, that's
They
what I
look really
said. I don't like it though
Oh,
because
okay.
the wings are too small. It looks like they would not be able to support that much gun.
I like
anyways.
putting him on the sides of the back thrusters there. I was like, no, don't do that.
Yeah, it's so weird how they like become a double, quad-barreled super gun when you stick the guns together.
It's fun.
It is an adventure putting those together. Alrighty. It's unfortunate that I've been hearing talk of people who are like, oh god, the official Takara Hasbro version is coming out, so now they're just chucking their Sun Surges out the window and third-party
Oh,
bots.
God.
It's like, people, come on. Why would you even buy the other one if you're just going to get rid of it as soon as Takara does it? It's just...
Because that is actually quite a distinct mentality with a lot of collectors. It's, I'm going to buy this so I have a version in my collection until the perfect version or a better version comes along.
Yeah. Well, I hope they at least wait
And
for
I admit-
reviews.
Yeah. I admit I'm kind of guilty of it too. Like, now that we're getting these Titans Return, the Top Spin and Twin Twist, I have the third-party Top Spin and Twin Twist, the Apex and Gemini from Mech Ideas. Yeah, they're gonna find a new home. I'm done with them.
Well, fair enough. I mean, if you
Yeah,
if you can sell them, I can understand the design. Money's always good.
It's gonna be the same thing for my little Braun here. I can't even remember his name, but he's a third-party one from iGear. Oh, Braun here.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
one of the iGear ones.
You just don't want it
find
then?
a new home.
Oh.
He was a,
That's sad.
they're decent little figures, and I wanted them for the collection, but I much more prefer the new ones. I mean, there's some that I'm gonna keep. Like, I keep every version of certain figures because they have their own aesthetics that I like, or transformations. Like, when I get that new Titans Return, or I should say TF Legends, the Takara Cup, the old cup from the last round of Generations isn't going anywhere because that figure's fantastic still.
And there's more differences, I think, in like his vehicle mode for one thing. Doesn't he become like an old like kind of beater hot rod in that one?
Well, an old beater like pickup truck, the old curvy kind of bubble pickup.
Yeah. I don't know it that well, honestly, but yeah, it's seen when there is slight differences like that. Kind of like how the Cyber or Unicron trilogy redid a lot of the looks of them, which is fun. Helps differentiate their new look from their old look.
Yeah. There's certain figures that they could do a million different versions of, and I'd pick up again and again and again. And there's some that'd be like, no, you can go away now.
Yeah,
like if
fair
they
enough.
did another Warpath that was amazing, I don't think I would get rid of the old Generations one from a good few years back because it's an excellent toy.
Do you have the Legends class one?
I do, and it's just okay.
Yeah, I've got one right here. Didn't he also become Megatron in some forms of the mold?
Yeah, the first version was IDW inspired Megatron.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
so weird to make such a tiny little figure into like such a evil like presence such as Megatron. It's like little tiny evil conqueror Megatron. Predacon, whatever this guy was named. Little dragon.
Predaking.
Yeah, there you go. He's just small. Just small. Boop. Okay. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad the G1 masterpiece people are happy, and I hope they get a good deal on their Sun Surges then.
Hopefully. It's going to be an influx of them here, so you can probably get a good deal if you're looking for one.
Yeah, probably. So what do you think of this guy? I'm now screen sharing, what's his name here? KFC's King Gorilla and Kongor.
He has a fantastic jet mode.
Yes, it is by far his best mode.
Yeah.
I feel like the other two even suffer a bit as a result.
I don't like the bot mode at all.
His head, right? Why is it
His head's awful.
Yeah,
Just
why is
awful.
it so like squished?
I don't know.
I still like it, kinda, maybe. I doubt I'd buy it, but I mean, if the Chinese replica groups were to do him for half price, I'm sure I'd be willing to get one of those. His gorilla mode though, those limbs, like those are some thin arms and legs.
Yeah.
The head's cool, gorilla head. That makes sense.
Yeah, gorilla head's pretty good.
For the stoutness, that one makes more sense. Let's just get to that jet mode. Click in. There's gorilla mode again. It's just he's so everything heavy at the top, and then just these little stick arms and legs. It's such a weird. I don't know. Clicking forward. Bit of a delay on these clicks, though. Pushing it, man. Just screen sharing. I'm just pushing it. There he is, chilling with a Starscream of some sort. Okay, here he comes. There you go. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's a
great jet mode. Super fun.
Mm-hmm. Did you see you can get little bonus flames and put them in the back where his hands would have been?
Oh, seriously?
Got like flames coming out the back. Like back here, these little gray bits. You have 2 flames coming out. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I have not been following. I've seen it everywhere, but I haven't been looking closely at it because I'm really not even interested a little.
Really?
Yeah, but
I'm always looking. I hate to admit it, one of the reasons why I'm not opening things is because I'm always looking at other things I want. And I'm never actually enjoying the things I have. That's a lesson for the kids out there. Try and enjoy the things you actually have. But I do love.
Back to old bots.
I'd really love a really good ape face to show up in Titans Return or Power of the Primes at some point.
Well, we got our little one. We got the little guy.
Yeah, he's little, all right.
Well, yeah. If we got a Voyager one, I'd be pretty happy.
Mm-hmm.
It would be a nice, like if they did it in a box set, a little bit down the road, I'd be pretty happy.
Yeah, the box sets we've never seen. Didn't someone?
That's going to be in the news, though.
Okay. Yeah, take us there now then.
All right. So these ones don't require screen sharing because it's just text-based news.
Mm-hmm.
1, the Titans Return Chaos on Velocitron set has been sighted all over Canada at our local Toys R Us's.
Not at mine, but I'm hoping.
Not ours.
Hoping they're making it.
It's making our way west.
Yeah, very, very slowly.
At the very least, we're seeing them stagger out now, so we'll be able to get our hands on them and promptly sell off our quick switches. And
I want the quick switch.
You want the quick switch?
I want the quick switch.
There you go.
That's I kind of want him the most. He's the only new one, really. Even though he's just kind of G1 to a T.
Quick switch. No, I'm talking about no. Oh, I'm.
What am?
Switch is the one. I'm thinking of the. Yeah, quick switch is the 6-shot repaint.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't have the 6-shot, so that would be fine.
True.
Yeah. I don't know if my
I might keep him.
my OCD would let me piece out a bot like that. or a set of bots like that. I don't know if I'd really want to cherry pick it. I probably just want them all, but it all depends on the price. I'm thinking they'd probably try and jack up to like 200 Canadian. I don't know if there's been a price confirmation from anyone yet.
I think they're just 150. Yeah.
149.99 Canadian. Might be alright.
Yes, indeed.
That would be on par with what we see on like the Walmart site where they have random box sets.
Exactly.
That's, I guess, the same amount as one of the Combiner Force complete sets, right?
Yeah.
Like Computron or Lyle Kaiser as examples. Okay, so I'm just in my Twitter, which is distracting. I'll close in a second, but Aussie really likes Cybertron Starscream, which is a good one. Like I said, I've got the huge one, and I like it too. I thought Aussie liked G1 Starscream the most.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Actually,
the new one's coming out, third party, based on a Cybertron design. That's awesome.
Yeah. The Make Toys remaster line.
Mm-hmm.
I think remaster. No, it's one of their other lines. Same line from that they've done that Megatron and Optimus.
Like Striker Manus and
yeah.
Ryder? I need that Ryder Deathmatron, man. Yeah. He's on my watch list, and I'm so close to clicking. Back to struggle though, man. Those mail deliveries aren't getting any better. Our building here, the apartment building, got like a whole other building's mail one day. Like just wrong address once again, and like the return to sender bin was just full. I'm like, oh my god, this is still happening. Sign of the times.
Yep.
Can't trust anything anymore.
But we'll go right into the next little bit of news since we're going with the box sets.
Sure.
So the second box set from Titan's Return, the Siege on Cybertron set, has started showing up in computer systems for Canadian software and hardware stores. Like really weird stores like Software City, PC Canada, and Direct Dial.
I've never heard of any of those.
I know.
that concerns me.
Yep.
No wonder we can't find this stuff.
So it looks like they're going to be a really, really strange exclusive.
Yeah.
Because this one in the States is going to be a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive. So in Canada, it looks like random hardware software stores are getting them. I don't know. If they show up at like Rona or Home Hardware or Home Depot, I'm happy to go out of my way to get them. Like even Canadian Tire, go for it. Awesome.
Yeah, no. Once again, just bringing it back to Croc, like I never would have expected to find him where I did. And you gotta, I don't know why they do this to us, but yeah, it's fine. I don't mind going to different stores. Probably because if Toys R Us had them all, they'd lose money because I'd always be using rain checks to buy them all.
There you go.
Hasbro. You and your HasCon that no one will go to because it's overpriced and having an awful time in an awful place. HasCon. The con is how much they're asking for people to get in. Those Croc colors, though, I mean, I can't argue.
They're pretty great.
Look at there's like a moon. It's like, what is happening? Why is this like a weird werewolf thing, but it's awesome? It's so good. You don't know until you have it in your hands.
The art for Titan's Return, so much fun.
Yeah, it's the exact same picture every time, but that's fun. Heads about to land on bodies, but
unless you're getting the Legends class, they got different art.
That is true. Those are the ones that aren't suffering from head falling off itis. Man, what a great time to be a Transformers fan. If you can find them. Look at that little Brawn. Dude, you gotta get one of these.
I gotta get one of those.
Get one of them. It's super cool. Look at his little gun thingy. It's cute. It snaps off. You can have that or not have it in the vehicle mode. It looks great either way. It is so sweet.
It's kind of weird how like him and Sea Spray both come with accessories that are essentially like pizza boxes.
Yeah, it's the same mold, right? It's just a heavy retool, right? I'm pretty sure it's the exact same. Give or take.
I have no idea, but that would be pretty clever if it is. I am now intrigued.
Yeah, I'm sure they're both super easy designs. By the way, poor Toy Worlds. They released their own sea spray design, more or less kind of masterpiece scaled, maybe a bit bigger than he should be, but looked neat. But then, boom, there's the Titans Return sea spray.
And he looks perfect in every way.
Yeah. Oh, well. Okay. Well, hopefully we'll see some more of those box sets. But I mean, as I've said in this episode, like I've been too spendy lately, so maybe it's okay for right now. If they can bring stuff out this next Friday coming up, a week from now, that'd be great. I'll have another paycheck under the belt. So be ready to go again. There's been a picture showing off the Shadow Spark Optimus Prime Allspark Tech. Did you see that?
No.
I can screen share it.
All right.
I have the power. Oop. And then this, as soon as I saw this, I thought, oh my god, Skylanders Tech in toys. Transformers like this. This what I'm seeing here.
Oh, yeah, those things. Those they showed off at Toy Fair. Yeah.
Okay, but we're seeing a bit more of them. That's not a bad vehicle mode. The robot mode looked rough, but it's just his feet. So obvious. Let's just get that box picture. There you go. This totally brings to mind Skylanders Tech or NFC Tech, like Amiibo stuff.
Yep.
It's interesting. It's better than most of the kids quality crap, like the one-step changers. I buy a lot of crap from the thrift stores, but there's a lot of crap I leave behind. Some of these like quick transform things are among the crap I leave behind. But I'd like to see this in person, or maybe not in person, but in a YouTube video. I'd love to see it in action. So it intrigues me. That's something. Wait a minute. Does that say a non-replaceable battery?
Oh, really? Oh, good times.
That is weird. No, it says non-replaceable, rechargeable, battery included. Okay. So it's kind of like a PS3 controller, I guess. Huh. Well, it's better than batteries leaking acid. Oh, by the way, my G-Tube laser primer, his battery's still rolling. The lights still go.
Nice.
It's cool. I don't know. I think I have the sword. It's in his cab trailer oil tanker thing. Anything else you want to bring up?
Yeah, I got one more.
Okay.
The next round of Takara TF Legends figures got announced and shown off.
Okay.
Yes. So we're getting a repaint, just slight, of Legends Class Kickback.
Oh, you mean the Japanese versions?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. The slightly translucent silver wings.
Yep. Perfect in every way. The arm paints are perfect. Like he's got black upper arms, purple lower arms. Excellent. A little bit more red to pick him out. So that one's cool. And he comes with a really, really clever repaint. Clouder, known to us here in the West as Double Dealer, out of the Ramhorn head. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah. That's the Target Master one?
No, Double Dealer was a...
Oh, that's the plane.
Target Master.
The plane?
He would turn into like a missile launching tank.
Oh.
With one Power Master, and if you threw the other Power Master in, he'd turn into like a big vulture. Yeah, I had him as a kid. I have him now. Super cool. But yeah, the Titan Master mode will more resemble the Vulture, and then the Headmaster, the Autobot head mold. But really crazy out there idea. Love it.
Okay.
The other one they're doing is their version of Brawn.
Yeah.
Who's pretty close to ours, but it's more a military green instead of the
like a darker olive kind of thing.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Nothing too special. He looks okay. But he does come with a very nicely painted Titan Master Repugnus.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, I did see that one.
Yep.
There's so much paint. So much paint in Japan. I'm so jealous. Ugh.
And then the last one, which I'm super excited for, and it bodes so well for the future. Target Master trigger happy.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Not a whole lot of difference in the paint. Looks like a little bit of a richer blue and a very white. They changed the colors on the head sculpt. I'm not sure if it's more cartoon or more toy-based. I would imagine it's more cartoon with the yellow. And then the red eyes and the red face. But a really, really slick little Target Master dude on there. And I will definitely double dip for that figure.
Yeah.
So hopefully that means there's still hope that Takara will release Target Masters for my Quake. Even a pack of Target Masters I'd be really happy with. Do it like that pack of heads they did for the Titan Masters. Just
why not?
Target Masters.
I want to see a Japanese toy store so badly. I want to see that display fully stocked. I want to see those boxes. Oh. No one's ever shown me any. A friend of mine who was in Japan recently, he showed me some like retro stuff because he loves the retro. It was all about the retro. Doesn't care about the new stuff. So he was in the retro shops looking at retro games, and they had retro robots there, which is cool. I want to see the new stuff too. I want to see those boxes beautifully stacked like Tetris. Oh.
The displays are pretty impressive. When I was there, the last week was the launch of Animated there. And it went from no Transformers on the shelf to a crap ton and gorgeous displays. Just gorgeous. And yeah, fully stocked.
Yeah. I remember the first time that Skylanders came out and I just saw that display just out of nowhere as this random dude looking at video game stuff. And I was like, what is this? This is video games with little figures. I love little figures. I got so deep into Skylanders. I had some really popular YouTube videos. I was reviewing the figures. I would have loved to have done more of those reviews because those are fun. But interests change over time, and Skylanders have kind of become just a burden upon my collection. Like you can see, once again, those shells. We all have the shells behind us. A lot of those boxes, just dying to open them. Sharkticon Megatron, I'm looking at you. I'm pointing at you right there, but
gotta stop looking at new stuff and get opening those toys.
No, I want the new stuff too, though. There's this guy, the Steel Pests team. It's like a little green gremlin, kind of like the toaster bot from the movie line, and he turns into a metal slug-looking tank, and I want it so bad.
Nice.
But I'm afraid because of my issues with the post that I will never get it, and then I'll have to wait 3 months to just get a refund again, and I'm so tired of refunds. I should have Space Racer by now. I should have Animated Slug, who's now in the Japanese Transformers Adventure, which is RID to us. These are things I should have already with my collection, but they're not getting to me. Mail just isn't what it used to be.
Well, yeah.
Anyways.
Plague in Vancouver and it's plague in Victoria, apparently.
Yeah, sucks.
Yeah.
I want to see what the conditions are like at the post office. It must be awful. Probably just fat cat CEOs screwing over the working man. Anyways, let's not end the show on a downer. But yeah, anyways, I think we're pretty much done for this episode. Any other things you want to bring up?
No, I think that's all the news I've covered. We got good amount out of the few weeks we were gone.
Oh yeah. There's always so much to discuss and so much to forget and so much to look forward to. So yeah, obviously Eric did not show up today. We did get a message on Twitter that he was feeling a bit queasy. Maybe he drank and ate a bit too much, so he's just going to take her easy tonight. But we did get myself back and of course Essex. So thanks for being here, Essex. It's good to have an episode out. Yeah, I mean, I'm as guilty as anyone for not trying to organize these more often, but I mean, people need their free time. I know Joe was super pooped from work a couple weeks ago, and I understand that completely. And now he's lost in an airport or something because his plane was delayed. And, the crap adults deal with every single day.
Life happens.
Oh yeah. Checking the chat real quick. We did have IQ Psycho there, Aussie, who does indeed like that Starscream design, and I agree. That is a very good design, the Cybertron Starscream. All of them, all three of the The Unicron Trilogy Starscreams are pretty neat.
Yeah.
The Armada one was big. I've got a completely busted one, but the main chunk is there. That's a big toy.
Yeah, he's huge. That was one of the few Armada toys I actually bought.
Mm-hmm.
I stayed mostly away from that.
Like earlier, I mentioned the Beast
whole
Wars
line.
really big. The very original line that definitely comes to mind again. That's how you get people excited for a new line, right there. And then I can't believe there's no leader class for the last night out yet. Are they spoilers? Is it all spoilers? They're trying to keep things quiet. We've seen Megatron. Like, why isn't he in stores now? Like, you need that boom, that figurehead. Just bam, check out this new toy line. There's nothing like that right now. It's
Hasbro distribution, though. Even with a brand new line, there's still showing that it's not great.
It's just so ugly and why would they jack the price up that much? Anyways, before we start talking about fidget spinners, let's wrap this up. Oh man, those things are super popular.
Oh, I don't get it, and I don't care.
It's sad. Everyone's autistic now, kids these days. All right, sorry, that's it for episode 13 of the CAPMAX TOYCAST. Everyone who stopped by, thanks for stopping by. I might stream some Zelda later tonight. I'm gonna eat some ice cream after this because I'm still very warm. But if I do, maybe we'll see you guys there. I'm just gonna be running around upgrading armors, beating Lionels to death. You were right. That time slowing thing. It's so unfair. And of course, Essex and Austin and myself will eventually finish off our most recent Hypecast episode where we were focusing mostly on the game we just talked about there, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So stay tuned for our talk on that. Also on the channel, I was talking with some of my old friends from our Game of Thrones live stream discussion. We might bring back the Cock Merchants Guild, where we talk about each episode of Game of Thrones. And that's always a fun time. Talk about boobs and dragons and awesome deaths and all the fun stuff that happens in that show. And anything else? Twin Peaks came back. You've been watching that Twin Peaks at all?
No, not a little bit. I've been watching a Netflix original sitcom, Grace and Frankie. Lots of fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of that. It's so many shows. There's a 12 Monkeys show. I just found this out.
Oh, wow.
Based on the movie, I guess. But it's a thing that exists now, and I'd never heard of it. Apparently, it's like season 2 or 3 now. What?
Wow.
Where are they advertising? Where does anything get advertised anymore? How do kids know anything? Why does everyone look like Justin Bieber? I don't understand. Where are they finding that? I don't know. Is it Snapchat? Do I need to be on Snapchat to understand the youth? I don't know. Okay, I'm just rambling now. All right, everyone. We're going to shut her down for the night. Everyone who's in the chat, let me just take one last look. Okay, chat hasn't changed. That's good, though. Essex, thanks for being here tonight. And everyone that was in the chat, thanks for being here. And anyone who's watching the uploaded version, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment, like, favorite, subscribe, yada, yada, yada. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.
Have a great night, guys.
Bye-bye.